Hello my bookworms, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sydney and today's video will be another reading vlog mixed in with a house vlog update thing because that has also taken up a huge chunk of my time and I'm gonna take you along with me. So hey, what's up? How are you? I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for being here and hanging out with me for a little bit. This weekend I have big plans to get a lot of stuff done. And I'm going to have some help with me trying to get my stuff done. And that is going right on into thanking today's sponsor for this video. And that sponsor, friends, is Basmo. Basmo is the most essential reading accessory for every bookworm who wants to increase their pages read, read more effectively and efficiently. This app works as like a super high-tech, really cool journal for your reading. It's like Goodreads, but it has like way more perks and features to it. In Basmo, you can not only set yearly goals of how many books you want to read, but you can also set daily goals of how many minutes you want to read per day. You can adjust your goal each day and you can even set yourself reminders throughout the day so that you can stay on top of your goal and actually get it done. Whenever you set your yearly goal, a really cool feature of Basmo is that it tells you exactly how many pages you need to read each day in order to conquer your goal. So if I up my goal from 50 to 100, it'll tell me that I have to read roughly 19 minutes a day in order to reach that goal by the end of the year, which sounds super doable. Now, after you use the app for a while, those stats get more and more accurate to how you read. So that goes off of me using this app for 2 days so far, and it tracks how fast you read, how many pages you about read per minute, as well as pages per hour, and it takes all of this into account for cultivating your like perfect, most productive reading experience. In addition to all these really cool stats, you can also just use this app as like a personal journal. You can share stuff if you want to, but for the most part, I mean, like you don't add friends on this app. It is for you, which is really nice because you can journal throughout your sessions while you're reading, and you can put as much spoilers as you want in there because you're not worried about spoiling anything for anyone else because you are worried about your own reading experience, and it's a really great feeling. You can scan pages to save your ideas and show exactly where you are or where you were when you thought these things. And also, you can organize your reading. You can put in all of the books that you own into your want to read shelf or make custom collections and keep your books organized in any way that you see fit. This app has a free version as well as the like premium version. The premium version is the one that has all of the available statistics and things like that, which is a really cool feature. So I'm really excited to continue using this, see how it goes like throughout the whole year. So again, thank you so much to Basmo for sponsoring this video, and I will be referencing this app throughout this video so that I can see if it can actually increase my productivity and really enhance my reading experience. So this will be interesting. We will see how the weekend goes. But speaking of the weekend, not a lot like planned this weekend other than reading and going to the house and fixing some stuff up. Right now, what I'm currently reading, this light is really great. This is really great on my face. Right now, the book that I'm reading is The Final Empire. No, I'm not. I'm reading The Well of Ascension by Brandy Sandy. I have like that much. I have that much left in the book. It is about 70 to 80 pages, which I will 100% finish tonight. I am not going to bed until I finish it. But that being said, this will get done today and then we will go into a new book tomorrow. But that being said, I am really enjoying this book. It is book 2 in the Mistborn trilogy, and this one is a lot more political than the first book. Which is pretty much what I expected, not only from what like my friends and my patrons are saying, because we're buddy reading this series together, but also because the way that the last book left off, I mean, it was definitely like leading into this type of story for a little bit up until like, you know, shit's gonna pop off again. And it already is. Things are happening. I'm very excited to finish it and see what's about to happen. So we will be finishing this one tonight. But right now, what's gonna happen is I'm going to take Avi, this one right here, out on a walk. You wanna go outside? Yes, she does. And we're gonna head on over to our new house and I'm gonna see what Caleb has been working on this week, which has been electric. He's been working on electric, but like I haven't seen it yet. So we're gonna go check it out together. I don't know if we're gonna do any work today. We might be doing work tomorrow because it's already like it's almost 4 p.m. and the sun is setting really early nowadays. So we will see. But for now, we are just going to go take a walk, pop in some earbuds and listen to The Well of Ascension. Yeah, welcome to the vlog. Thank you so much for being here. Let's go. Hello, Editing Sydney here. I seem to have lost some footage. So apparently I don't have this clip of me going to the house and showing you the electric and things that we got done in that day. So really the only thing you missed was seeing the new beams that got put in, but you should be able to see the beams like in the time lapses that will follow in this video. Basically, we just put up more temporary walls so that we can open up the archways more in between the rooms. In addition to that, Caleb also like ran wire for all of the outlets. So later in the time lapses, you'll see like cutouts in the walls where Caleb had to run wires through for said outlets. But yeah, I absolutely 100% deleted this footage on accident, so that's it. That's the update, and we can just continue with the video. Okay, so we came back to our like other house because I forgot for a second, just for a second, that I was doing sprints with my patrons tonight at 7 and it was 6, so we had to like clean up and get out of there. So Caleb is showering right now and I am getting some of our dinner together. We're gonna do some byeee style meatball bowls. Should be very yummy. HelloFresh, you need to just sponsor me already. And so I'm gonna like chop some stuff up and quickly get everything ready. And then I'm gonna start my sprints and Caleb will finish it. He'll make the meatballs and stuff because he's an angel. But yeah, it's like 6:30, so I have a couple minutes to get everything ready and then we will be sprinting and I shall finish the Well of Ascension. The Well of Ascension. We are well into, oh, that's a bad pun, Well of Ascension and well into sprints here. I've been joined by Daryan. She has infiltrated the sprints just as she has infiltrated my Patreon channel. And we are having a great time. I made, as you saw, a purple, it looks pink, but it's a purple gin and tonic with some blueberries in there. Very tasty. We're having a great night. And I have finished the Well of Ascension, which was one of my main goals for today, which is super cool. And I was talking with my patrons, obviously we're here sprinting. How I feel about this series, the Mistborn trilogy, is a little bit lukewarm, I guess I could say. Someone mentioned that the way that I describe it seems like it's just kind of like a 3.5 to 4 tops out of 5 series for me, and I agree with that because the way I feel is if I didn't pick up Hero of Ages like right now, I don't know when I would, because if I started reading other books, I think that I wouldn't really want to pick this next book up in the series. Pick up the next book in the series until I don't know when. I think I'm gonna try to go right into the Hero of Ages, like right off the bat. I'm gonna just start reading it now during this sprint. But it's kind of like a weird feeling because I am very much a person that like gets very into things and becomes very, very much so like mentally and emotionally involved in things. So not being completely obsessed with a series but still continuing it right away feels a little bit weird for me. I think that if I wasn't reading this series with my Patreon book club, then I might not continue it right now. But I also I do want to see what happens in the same token. So it's a weird feeling. I don't know if any of that really makes sense, but that's how I feel. So Will of Ascension, I think I would give it like a 3.5. But yeah, so we're gonna pick up the Hero of Ages and we're gonna keep sprinting. This is our last sprint, but then I'll probably be up for a little bit longer. I want to try to start editing my last house vlog because now I'm already filming another house vlog and I haven't even started finishing or editing the last one. So I need to get my life in order just a little bit, but it's okay. We are doing our best and that's the plan. But yeah, I'll update you in a little bit. Sounds great. Bye. it is now about 2:30, almost 3 p.m. the next day. I have spent my entire morning and early afternoon editing the last house vlog. So now all I have to do is go through it one more time and color correct and make sure it all, you know, looks good, and then it will be ready for export. So these vlogs take a lot of time to edit, but I'm really happy with how it's turning out. So that should be scheduled and uploaded for tomorrow or the next couple days, whatever it may be. But right now I have changed and gotten ready. I am going to bring Caleb a sandwich and help him do some stuff around the new house. I also have to stop at my friend's house. They're out of town and I have to water their Christmas tree. It's really a short update because I haven't read much of, or any, of the Hero of Ages yet. That is what I started reading, by the way. I don't even know if I told you. I picked up the Hero of Ages. I'm 5% of the way in. And oh my god, the sprints last night with my patrons, I haven't laughed that hard in a long time. I think I cried like 10 times from laughing so hard. My mascara was like down my cheeks. It was such a great time. It was a lot of fun, and we did get a lot of stuff done. I really do love our little community over there. I'm very grateful for it. But yeah, so let us continue this day, and I will probably update you again when we're at the house doing some stuff. Hello, we are at the house. It is 6:30 p.m. and I say that because any time before now, and it was 6:30 p.m. in this house, you wouldn't be able to see me. But you can, because we have lights now. We have can lights. Look at, we have 2, 4, 6, we have 8 whole ass can lights. Let's just back up and show you because we're very jazzed about it. So standing by the front door, we got these beautiful 4 can lights. We're also going to have a pendant light that will come from like the middle into like sit over where the dining room table is gonna be. And then you walk in here into the living room and we have 4 other beautiful can lights. Caleb, you've outdone yourself.
Thank you. Thank you. I didn't cut these big holes.
No, those big holes were, if you remember, were where these like obnoxious fluorescent lights were.
Lights.
Lizard lights. So the idea is that we're gonna put the 1/4-inch drywall. Rude.
Oh, sorry. Sometimes I forget.
So the idea is that we're gonna put some of the 1/4-inch drywall that we're putting on the walls. There's some Flamin' Hot Cheetos. It's necessities. But we're gonna put that drywall also on the ceiling to just cover up all the holes and make it all look very pretty and uniform. We also have beautiful, fresh, stark white, what are they, outlets? When they used to be this gross, yellow, nasty shit. Now we have all beautiful outlets. I know that maybe it's not a big deal to you guys, but it's a big deal. We're very excited about it. Another thing to be excited about is the fact that tomorrow we might actually, I know I've been saying it, but we might actually be able to put up some drywall tomorrow and get rid of at least a few walls of this wallpaper. I wasn't expecting for this vlog to be the vlog that like a lot of like progress was going to be made, but it looks like that might be finally the case, and that's really exciting. So I think that we're done here today because the next thing we want to do will kind of take a lot of time, so we're just gonna go home and relax and then come here again early in the morning to start it all again. Finish some electric in the living room and then start drywalling. So we are retiring for the night. We're gonna go make some food and then relax for the night and come back. Very exciting, very exciting. There's so many.
I know. I'm a father.
Congratulations. Hello, good morning. My house is in disarray. There's boxes everywhere. I'm very excited for today. Today should be a lot of fun, actually. We're gonna be putting up drywall today, and I can't believe it. I feel like we're finally starting to see some progress on the house, and it's exciting. I'm so glad that you all are here for it as well. And I mean that. I'm really loving doing these vlogs, and I know that I'm going to love coming back to these vlogs when the house is all done and seeing like all the struggles that we had. But this morning, I do want to like talk about Basmo a little bit, honestly. Like, this isn't just because this video is sponsored by them. Like, I really am loving using this app. And this is real because I don't have to talk about it any more than what I did at the beginning of the video. So like, this is like, just like me wanting to share my experience with it. So obviously most of us use Goodreads, right? One thing I don't like about Goodreads is the fact that when you update like where you're at in a book, it like automatically shares it to Twitter and things. I know you can turn that off, but like I'm too lazy to, and like sometimes I do like that feature of Goodreads, but I like having this secondary app. I'm out of focus. I like having this secondary app where it's literally just like a personal reading journal app, basically. Because like I could sit down and read 5 pages and I wouldn't want to update that to Goodreads because I feel like that's not significant enough to, you know, put on a timeline. But if I sit down and read 5 pages on my Basmo app, like it just goes into the log of like sessions that I have read this book. And yeah, that might be only 1% completed or so, but like who cares, because it's just for me, it's just for my eyes. And like I just kind of wanted to say that out loud because I really am liking that. Like this morning I've sat down, with my coffee, I've read I think around 40 pages, which is great. That is a significant chunk, and I would not mind that being shared to my Twitter timeline. However, I did do that, and one thing I don't like about Goodreads is that sometimes you can't always find the exact book in Goodreads. So like I added The Hero of Ages to my currently reading shelf, but the book that it added to my currently reading is the hardcover version of this, and it's only 530 pages or so. Now, this is the paperback, obviously, and it's like 740 pages. So when I update that I'm on page 134, it's showing that I'm like 20% of the way through the book when I'm actually not, because this is longer than what the Goodreads length is. On Basmo, when you add a book to your currently reading and you have your first session with the book, it'll ask you like what page you got to, and then the next question is, how many pages is this book? Brilliant, love it, because there are different editions, and Basmo like knows that, takes it into consideration, you know? So the percentage of where you are in the book is like 100% correct every time. And that might not bother people, but that's something that bothers me. I like to be kind of precise. I'm a perfectionist. I like things to be accurate. So having that, I genuinely just wanted to vent a little bit about it, and I'm really actually loving it. And it's kind of cute to see like your log of how many times you picked up the book and how far you get in each like allotted time period that you spend reading during that specific session. And it's all there. It's cute. I like it. I think that's it. I really just wanted to vent a little bit about it because Avi doesn't care, and I just thought that maybe you guys might care a little bit more than my dog. But on to today. So as you know, we are going to try to put up some drywall today, which is very exciting. I'm literally could not be more stoked about it. So I'm going to finish this coffee. We're going to take Avi on a walk, and then we're going to head on over. Oh, and one thing I did want to mention very quickly, The Hero of Ages. I didn't say like how I was liking it. I'm on page like 134, as previously discussed, and I genuinely am loving it. I think I updated you guys earlier in the vlog and told you that like I haven't been completely obsessed or in love with the series up until this point, and I don't really know why or what that is, but I haven't been like, you know, like, oh, I gotta get home and read, I really gotta see what happens. And right now I'm feeling that way about this book, which is amazing. I love this feeling. This is why I love reading, and I'm so excited to come home later and read it, and I love that. I'm very excited. I'm loving the developments in this book already. How it is taking the changes from the end of the last book into this story, and how it's developing those multiple character arcs and storylines. Really having a great time already with this one. So that's relieving. I'm excited. That's it. Okay.
Of eternity, 7 days in another country. Every cell screams stay right here, and my legs they freeze us in fear. We got time after this, but light. Even in the darkest night, you shine so bright.
Look at it. Oh my god, it looks so good. We put the granny curtains back up because it's nighttime, and when we're not here, we don't want people to be peeping toms in our business. But look at all of it. Oh my goodness. We still have to do this wall. We're gonna come back tomorrow and finish it out, but wow. It's truly incredible.
So yeah, that's a good start.
It feels absolutely huge. And with those can lights, ooh. You look so small. So yeah, there wasn't many like speaking updates today because we did the outlets, we finished a lot of the electric in these 2 rooms, and then we just put the drywall up all day. And it's a lot of work. So that's it. That's what we did today. It looks absolutely phenomenal. We're gonna come back tomorrow and finish it. But yeah, super stoked. We are finally, seeing some legit progress, and it's really cool. So very excited to see what this front room is going to look like tomorrow. That's it. We're going to go home and eat dinner and hang out with the oven.
Even in the darkest night, you shine so bright.
So excuse the mask marks, we were just cleaning up. But this is the end of the vlog because we have white walls everywhere. Wow. So with these walls, it's just drywall, so it still has to be mudded and sanded, and then eventually after the mudding and sanding takes place, then it'll look very like, no lines, no screws will be shown, but it looks like night and day. That was what we were dealing with, this right here, this wallpaper, everywhere. And then look at how brilliant and white and just so clean. Look at how big that room looks now. It is absolutely bizarre. So obviously that was a lot of work. It took pretty much all weekend. It's no joke. And I actually have to get going because I'm doing a live show with some friends tonight. So this is a quick update, but a very, very good one. Very successful update for what seems like the first one in a while. So I'll probably start another vlog later this next weekend, but I work the next 2 days, and so this is a perfect time to end this vlog. So that's it. This is it. This is the progress. It looks so good. Thank you so much for watching and hanging out with me for a little bit. If you're still watching, then leave the broom emoji down below in the comments. And that's really it. So thank you so much. Again, don't forget to subscribe and like the video. I always appreciate your support. And of course, be kind to one another and happy reading. Bye. Say bye.
Bye.
Bye.